It's class Saturday, so Behenko, let's get it to it! First of all, I knew that this chick Stella was gonna be something amazing. This girl absolutely was gonna be amazing because she didn't know what toast is. I would call her dumb, but to keep it very much a sec, she's also kind of a dragon that had been living in a cave for most of her life, so it's kind of valid for her to not necessarily know. But yeah, girl didn't know what toast is, but she know how to pig out though, and that's essentially kind of how it was. Like, bitch was eating hard as hell, probably give Goku a damn run for his whole ass money, and that's just kind of how it was. Didn't go as far as to understood why Tama is basically like, you know what, I'm effing with my elf chick, this is the reason why. And even though, you know, I could beat her ass, I could do a lot of things to Arya, at the same time I'm not gonna do that, mainly because she saved my damn life. So, you know, that's just kind of how it is. And just keeping it very much a sec, that's just how he was just putting down the law in front of, you know, Stella. And Stella not really, you know, she listened to it, but she's not. I mean, look at this damn picture here. Bitch is out here about to eat whatever the hell this damn sandwich is with that tongue out. Now, you might as well be trying to eat something, sure, but you keep that tongue out any longer, I'm probably gonna slip something in. Probably gonna be definitely something chopped off of my shit, but at the very same time, it's a risk I'm willing to take though. Anyway, we end up getting to see kind of how Stella also kind of have like her mindset of how she follows the lead of people, usually through strength and so, but as Tama kind of explained it, obviously it kind of messes with her sense of thinking, which is, you know, how she sees that Tama's following like Arya and stuff like that, because of the reason why I mentioned before. So yeah, basically just kind of establishing the rules of their relationship. Then we get to see her go into the whole ass, you know, blacksmith office. We get to see her, you know, pick out some weapons and shit, get some armor going from Vulcan's place. And yeah, not gonna lie, this is a peak ass design. I know this is probably trashy, but this is a peak ass design, honestly, right? Elastic titties, or elastic band titties, when it comes down to it, with them damn stretchy ass coverings that she got. Like, bruh, the jiggle on them shits were absolutely amazing when she let that shit go. We also get to figure out that she does indeed get to keep her whole ass dragon kit form, whatever thing, and it's like a dragon hybrid person, where she ain't full-blown earth dragon, but she definitely can keep some of her earth dragon abilities. Hopefully her coochie is not necessarily still stuck as an earth dragon, because that shit's gripping the hell at you and it's gonna be rough, and you're not necessarily gonna move at all from that position, and you're cooked. But when it comes down to it, she also decides to get a weapon, and so she goes for basically a sword and a shield, a big ass shield that not many people have to carry. Like, literally a lot of the time Vulcan had to basically, you know, hold on to her damn life when anytime Stella basically dropped the shield in front of her. And yeah, it's not necessarily so that I don't think Vulcan had all her own, at least for a long period of time. So yeah, not good. But they end up taking her ass to a dungeon to see what she can do, and also see if Arya can awaken some lost memories within Stella's head, because she's thinking, oh, so we don't know who she is, we had to give her a whole last name, clearly she's having some amnesia problems. And in any other case, yeah, that's a valid line of thinking, but this ain't any other case. This is just the bitch that wants to eat, just basically be on horny type of energy, beat ass, and crash out. That's essentially all that this chick just basically does. Like, look at this shit here. Like, man, she was basically crushing these little goblin things hard as hell. I know the damn dude from Goblin Slayer would be excellently proud of the damn work Stella putting in, because I can't even see where his body was anymore. Man, it's just green paste at this point, and it's not that damn surprising. Then look what she did to this man over here. Basically cut his whole chest, and everything is just gone. Everything is just gone. I can't even see where his whole ass upper body is anymore. Man's just legs and arms, and that's it. Nowhere where it's attached, just completely gone. Look at his homie in the corner. Man is shook. He's like, how did you do that with a damn shield? You are not goofy with that, you know, whole ass, you know, razor sharp ass shield that he has at times. Like, right, this is not the time for this nonsense. Only for his bitch ass to get knocked the hell out easily. Man, he got clocked super freaking hard, just as his homie did. So obviously and clearly, you know, Stella has her super strength still, and she putting it to good damn use. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if this is the type of person you want to go after, and if you decide to make her pissed off, I don't like the odds of you surviving, you know, what the hell might end up happening. So that's very much how that is. After absolutely desolating the, you know, absolute trash goblins and orcs, we end up seeing her go against the Roper, which, if you remember, the Roper is the giant tentacle monster that, you know, try to grab up on Arya and on some Wilding type of beat. And essentially they were just like, yo, Stella might want to be careful, because you don't know what them damn Ropers gonna do. You know why they call them Ropers? Because they're gonna grab on some shit and you might not necessarily be prepared for it. And so they gave us some very tasteful shots of, oh, this is what a Roper is going to do to Stella if you got her like that. Oh, it's gonna be the same thing with Arya. I said, Arya, I really like that shit. And then the same thing with Vulcan, which Vulcan looks like she's enjoying this shit. I'm not gonna necessarily lie, Vulcan might be a keeper. I'm not gonna hold you. Is she gonna is she gonna keep making faces like this, looking this damn fine, and it's a damn cat? We might have to keep her around a little bit. I'm not necessarily gonna lie, cat women absolutely dominate the damn world. But when it comes down to it, she basically went off and fought it herself, Stella did, and essentially she was trying to throw hands, but then the Roper, you know, grabbed onto her sword and busted all over her. Not with actual bust, obviously, but with, like, you know, whatever attack thing this is. But come on, we all know what this shit is. We all know what this shit is without the anime even showing us exactly what this shit was inspired by. We very much know what this shit is. Granted, I would do the very same thing to her too, so, you know, the Roper kind of got a 1-up on me. Now it's 1-0. But when it comes down to it, they easily defeat that shit. And essentially, you know, Tama kind of had to come in and save her ass when it comes down to it, because she started tripping out, crashing out, just start flailing around. But obviously, this just rose up more excitement in her for Tama, and just honestly just, you know, wants to suck the cat dick. Because that's, again, literally everybody in this damn show. And she also once again almost crushed Vulcan with her big ass shield. Again, Vulcan, first of all, how strong is this bitch? And second of all, how many times you gonna leave her to carry that big ass shield? Like, bruh, it's you can't keep doing this shit and then expect her to keep that shield up. Like, one of these damn days is gonna crush her. You ain't gonna be ready for it. But before we press on, one thing to mention is that while Stella was trying to fight the Roper, Tama used his whole magic abilities to kind of make cattail tentacles. Yes, and essentially it grabbed Vulcan and Arya out the way. And after that, Arya got mad horny because, oh, the cat had tentacles. I kind of like that shit. What are you, Zone? Literally out here trying to be on some cat type timing. First of all, crazy. Second of all, you want to be on, you know, a whole ass tentacle monster type beat? You can't keep getting away with this shit. You got too many damn kings, woman. You got too many. And she just still on that type of beat and time. It's almost so ravish me. What the hell are you talking about? It got so damn tiring and so damn annoying that even Vulcan got sick of this shit. Stop getting horny in the labyrinth. Yes, this is not the right labyrinth. This is the right labyrinth to get horny in, not this one. So keep that shit to your very much damn self. But she's still on that type of time. I tell myself, use those tentacles again. Bitch. What does she do in spare time? Does she just do stuff with herself in the spare time? Because I can't imagine anything else. I really can't imagine anything else. She has been all time in this entire time. It is crazy to me. And so just like previously, they went into the room with the Philosopher's Stone, and basically they decided to, you know, take a bath. And yeah, Stella with this whole comment here. Yeah, I would like to see you get wet too, but maybe not in the way that you're probably thinking that you should get wet. And this is where our fan service stuff come in. And damn, Stella looking mad nice. Them booba are drawn deliciously. And geez, would I like to be in that absolute scene right there in the middle of everybody. That just seems like a good time. Again, Tama got the best seat in the damn house. But it's not just Stella. Vulcan and Arya look mad good as hell too. Especially Vulcan. I don't know what it is, but Vulcan today has been grabbing my attention very hard in different places. And I ain't gonna necessarily lie, I would just jump in the bath just for her. Yes, Arya is very good. Yes, we know she has big booba titties. We all know this. But Vulcan, oh boy, I'm not gonna lie, Vulcan got me kind of excited. Pause. But when it comes down to it though, essentially, you know, you just kind of get the usual stuff until Stella gets pissed off because she's like, hold up, Why do you get to hold the damn cat, Arya? Let me get that cat as well. And I would like to also get that cat, but it's not the same type of cat we're talking about. Then essentially they go ahead and fight each other, and so Arya's just out here, you know, kind of pressing her stance, just being like, see, Tama likes my chest more than yours, which, ladies, please. Both your chests is amazing. Now, can I cop a feel, please, my boy? If he's not gonna do it, let me. But then Vulcan also come through and just be like, you know what? This is perfectly fine. Arya can be, you know, Tama's real wife, and then me and Stella can also be like the second wives, basically the side hoes. And I'm just like, how? How is this possible? Why is the cat getting this much attention? For Vulcan, it makes sense because she's like part cat too, so that makes the most sense out of anybody, even though it's still weird, but it makes the most sense out of anybody. Why though? Why are y'all just accepted? You just accepted the stance of being second place. You accepted the stance of being side hoe. Well, these hoes are weird in this show. These hoes are absolutely weird. But after all the fan service stuff is done, they basically go back to register Stella as an actual adventurer, which we get this random ass man who looks like a cross between Peter Griffin and honestly Dr. Phil. And when it comes down to it, he's just like, alright ladies, I got something for you. I got a little adventure. And I need somebody to keep guard on me for a few days after you see what I got stored up in my warehouse. And what he got stored up in the warehouse is Stella's remains, mainly her dragon form remains. And yeah, I don't blame her for having this damn expression. Like, if I saw my remains of my past self, I would have been thinking, damn, I really went out like a bitch, didn't I?